Today we will get to know about Java, like what is Java, why Java, like is Java can be useful for our futures and features of Java, what is JDK, JVM, what happens when you compile, what is class and object in Java, what is the format for class, and we will just create one simple class in Java. So, first of all, I would like to introduce myself. I am Devasis Raut. I have 3 years of experience as a full stack senior developer. So, we are going to learn a new language. So, as per the market and the industry, there is a hype that the Java is complicated one. But I will like to tell that Java is not a complicated one, but Java is a very, very, very simple language. And if you can learn, means if you can get a chance to learn the Java perfectly and with good basics, then you can just rule over the industry because uh, Java is a Java is a basics. I can say it just include all the things that is necessary for the programming, and all of our languages are just modifying the Java. We can say like they are in the terms of coding, writing the coding, they are decreasing the things. But Java, maybe you have to write more number of lines, but it will give a good clarity of what you are writing and what things you are coding and what you are programming. Because if you know that the programming language father, that we can say, that is the C program, which is a function oriented one. And as it is a function oriented, so in the programming world, what we do in the programming world, we convert the programming world, we convert the real world things into program, whether we are going for a spaceship, writing a program for spaceship, or going for a mall, there also the things are automated, or in the workshops, or in the part of the inventory, like we can say there are some of the factories, like vehicle factories are there also we are just automating the things. So whatever things we are automating with the help of the coding, those things are real world things, so those are not the functions. That's why a language came, C++, which is, we can say, partial object oriented, not fully, partial object oriented. So as per it is a partial object oriented, so there are some of the disadvantages which we will not go through that because it will take long one, and we are not here to study the C++, we are here to study the Java. So that came the language Java, which inherits the C and C++. So it is the same style that's using those of C and C++. So you can able to understand the depthness of the Java, means how how systematically the things are there in the case of the Java. So this is the first introductory about the Java and why you should learn Java. Because if you can learn the Java, then you can learn any language in the industry, whether it is Python, whether it is Go language, whether any language, .NET, PHP, any language you can learn, because it is that much systematical. The things are there. In other language, you will just optimize the things. So in Java, we can say, in Java the coding are systematic, and if you will able to learn the Java, then I guarantee you can learn any language. You can learn any language without watching any videos, classes, trainings. That much guarantee I can give. So some people say that Java, if you are able to learn, it will take so much time that you will have no future. No, I can guaranteely say this one, that if you are able to learn Java perfectly with the proper basics, then you will guarantee that you will get a good job. Nowadays in market, as I am from the that field only real time working. Nowadays in the market there is much demand for Java. If you are able to, if you are able to learn Java with Spring Boot and SQL and some UI level like HTML, CSS, JavaScript, then I guarantee that your package level will be like skyrocketing. Like your salary package will be starting from 6 to 7 lakhs. I guarantee that because I am there from that field, and I have also given much chances to take the interview. I am taking the interview with the people, and like I know about the vacancies that are coming nowadays. Many vacancies are coming, and those are maximum related to Java. If you are learning Java with Spring Boot and HTML, CSS, JavaScript, then many people will take because as you know, Java is a world language, so maximum project in the market are related to Java. Why? Everyone asks why it is so much demand. Are you means picking the things? A lot of people will be there like that, but there are maximum projects are in Java. So switching to other language will be little harder and time and money consuming. So companies expect people from Java background. So you know why you need to learn Java. There are the things like we have the microservices part, but the world projects which are there still, the codes are written in Java only. Even though you will write another, like there are some architecture is there, like if you are able to know or not, that is the microservices part. In the microservices part, you can write any code, means any language code, and you can combine those languages, and you can deploy those things like it is like for any specific functionality, one of the application will be there. So that application may be developed in .NET. Like we can integrate one .NET to PHP, PHP to Java, Java to Python, Python to Go language. All those things we can integrate in the microservice. But the word language that are already written in Java need to be understood. So for understanding one language, you need to learn that language fast. And if you are learning any other language, then understanding Java will be like you are just climbing a mountain, a steep mountain. So in my view, the Java, if you are learning, then it is great. So if we're going for the features of Java, like Java have lot more features are there, but you no need to learn remember all those features, because no one is going to ask while doing the interview, tell me all the features of Java, all the features. No, no, only some features they will ask. First of all, they will come object oriented, programming language, Java. In my next video, I have just will explain the what is object oriented, and also I will explain the platform independent. Those two are the big guys. These two. They are also robust. Robust, it is strong like things. Java is very strong to break. It will be hard to break the codes. Like if Java have more security, we can say. So it have secure, more secure, we can say. Java is like that. Like that, so many things are there. Like that, so many features are there. We no need to just focus on those. These two are the most important ones. Those you need to learn, need to understand what is object oriented and what is platform independent. And that I will make sure you understand very clearly in my next video. Just watch it. And so, friends, going forward, we should know what is JDK. What is JDK? Actually, everything you are able to just JDK. So, what is JDK? So, JDK is full from everybody can tell, but what is the meaning of that? What is JDK like? It is Java Development Kit. Yeah, there's a lot of work. So, this is Java Development Kit. So, like we have the kit in. First of all, I will one thing I forgot to say. Like in the IT, lots of fancy words are there. You will get to know lot of words are there. You will just don't panic. It's a request to everyone. Just don't panic. Everything, every word, whatever you hear in the IT by learning a language, those words just relate to the English meaning. The English meaning. Here, like take the example here, kit. We know while buying a vehicle, we have a vehicle kit is there. Vehicle kit. It helps us to it helps us to repair and do many mechanical things. Do many mechanical things for the vehicle. As is a vehicle, so you can make many mechanical changes to vehicle. So as it is a Java development kit, so you are able to do the changes for Java. So what are the changes do you need for the Java? So we should learn those things. What are the things like what is this kit? Okay. Like in the programming world, for running anything, running anything means executing. Executing anything, you require memory. Executing anything, you require memory. First, before executing, the things will load in memory. Then, from memory, it will be executed. So, in our system, let's say in this laptop which I am opening, or it may be desktop, but you are opening. Where is the memory? Like we're not talking here about the means whatever size you have, 1 TB, 250 GB, 350 GB, 500 GB. Those things I am not talking. I'm talking about the memory that is required to execute. Do you see in the open? Do you see that memory is there? No. So JDK Java Development Kit, JDK provide the JVM, which is a virtual machine. So what is virtual machine? And it's a machine which we cannot see, but we can sense those things. Like we have the virtual meeting is there, one-to-one meeting. We can sense that people, whatever talking to me, whatever I am talking to him or her, that thing I can sense. Like the virtual ones, we cannot touch anybody, but we can see and we can sense that thing. That is not the virtual, but that is person to person interaction. So if we are going for a machine, what does a machine do actually? A machine do many processes. Like I told you, everything will relate to the English ones. So it's a machine does many processes. So here the virtual machine is for what purpose? The virtual machine, it should be some purpose maybe there. Like the virtual machine should have a purpose. So here the virtual machine creates space for the program to get the memory and then help in its execution. Means it's provide a memory. Means it provide a memory that will all the things, all the members of the program will be loaded up there and will be executed according to some of the systematic, some of the architecture will be there. But there is one chapter is there in Java that is called JVM architecture. So that is a big one, but I will make it so much simplifying that you will just play it around, and you have to listen to me and follow me and practice everything. And I will also create one Google Classroom. I will share all the notes, all the programs to practice. So don't worry, you will have a great time learning with me. Okay, I will have the future videos will be coming for SQL, and also will be coming for the advanced Java. Like I will teach you JDBC, Servlet, and also Spring Boot microservice. I will also teach you. Everything will be just fine and simple. All the things you'll get. No, nothing I will leave. And if you'll follow me, then I guarantee that you'll get a job. I'll guarantee that. If you will be face to face, then we will have a guarantee paper over there. But I guarantee you, in this virtually I am guaranteeing. Yeah. Here the virtual machine creates space for the program to get memory, then help in its execution. Okay, that's the part of the JVM too. So in our JDK, we have JVM plus JIT. What is JIT? It's a type of the just in time. You can say it is a just in time. It's full from everybody can tell. But what is it do? It's a speed sum. It have processes. It have processes which speeds of the process of compiling. Sorry. So the process which speed of the process of compiling just in time means you want to catch a train, and you just get a taxi who is driving fast but not recklessly, with very securely is driving, and made you to reach the airport or the station just in time. So you could have reached but maybe some 5 minutes late, or maybe something prior to that, but he made you to reach your destination perfectly in that time. So it's just making you fast. You can go in any means other than that taxi, but it is making that much fast. So it's just like a helper, we can say. It's a helper. Yeah. So I hope up to this the things is easy and you are understanding. This is the videos I am only doing, and then you're watching, so you're not response, like it is not response oriented. So nothing worried. You will write in the comments whatever you things want to learn, whatever more things you want to modification. I will do that. I will also learn from you. So going forward, friends. So JVM we got to know it's a virtual machine. What happens when you compile and what is class and object and format for class, and we'll create one example. So what happens when you compile? What is compile actually? What is the meaning of compile? What does compile do? Anybody? Compile. Like, what is compile? Sorry, I'll have a typo because I'm a coder, not a typist. So yeah, what is a compile actually? What does a compile do? Compile meaning is what we had that things. If you are IT background, you had non-IT background. That is very much good. Non-IT background actually excelling in the IT and IT industry. I too also am from mechanical background, so I have worked in also GIS CAD. Also, I have knowledge and worked also in plant. I have also steel plant, so I know that we are the people who will get to learn these things better. And those are from IT. They have the pre-knowledge, so they will excel actually also. So what is compile? Compile is like it is syntax checking. One thing, compile meaning. Another thing also there, not one thing only. Compile is syntax checking. One more thing it does. It changes your code to machine understandable language. So what does machine understand? Machine understand only binary. Machine understand which doesn't understand Hindi, English, Telugu, Urdu, Odia, nothing like that. It's only understand machine understandable is zero and one are really powerful binary. That is zero one. So so in the compile, well we compile. What is compile? So our this is our source code. Whatever codes we write, we are writing that one is source code. That one is compiled. Sorry again that mistake. Compile. Then our source code. Then syntax are checked. Syntax are checked. If some issue is there, it will just inform you. Hey, you have written a wrong code. So the syntax will be checked. After the syntax are checked, then the code will be changed to binary code. Wow. These are the things what the compiler do. Source code to binary code. Nothing more. Machine understandable. Because the execution will be done. Because the execution will be done by JVM. And JVM understands and the execution is done by JVM and JVM understand only binary language. We can say this is binary code and just like that binary language. Okay, just for fun I'm telling. There's nothing that is binary language, but binary code is there. But yeah, it will understand only binary language. So you need to convert that whichever language. Like we have the translator. So well, we can say the compiler is working as a translator. So we can say the compiler is working as a translator for the JVM. So up to here, I assume all things are going smooth and fine. All of our you are understanding each and everything. Whatever things you are getting doubt, please mention in the comment so that I can see those things and I can make the changes. And also mention if you have any doubt, mention in the Google Classroom also. There I'll post all the notes. Again, I am saying because if you will forget, that's certainly. So what is class and object? Like everything, like everything what we want to represent data object. So in Java, we are specifying that object type as a class. So we can say what is class? We can say class is a type. Class is a type in Java. In a simple term, we can say like we can say we have objects like sorry, we have objects like pen, refill, bucket, mug, chair. Okay, we have all these things. So all these things have a common type. All these things have a common type. All these things have a common type. That is, what is a common type? That is, all are plastics. These are objects, but we have to, as I have told. So in Java, we are specifying that a object, whatever I am specifying, we are specifying that object type, not object. What is the type of the object? What is the type? Class means type. We are referring to type things. I will explain more detail while when we are able to learn the we can say more detailing going through the methods chapter, data types chapter, and literals chapter, and then static and non-static flow. There I will tell more about classes and object all through the Java. I will tell nothing to worry. Just for the preliminary, this is the first video, so for the preliminary you should not get confused. You should get acquainted, and some things we need to accept also. So class means type. All the things have a common type, that is plastics. Here all the things are plastics. So these plastics are made into objects. So objects are the real world. So these are the plastics, and plastics we don't use. So you can say here from above we get the class is objects type. Sorry, my mistake. Real world object type. Okay, class. Like type we specify. Okay, so type we specify. We can also say class with a thought or idea. Also we can say class is a blueprint. Like we make the blueprint before the construction. So class is a blueprint. All these things we get for only class. So class is a real world objects type. Class is a thought or idea. Class is also blueprint. Okay. Then moving forward, what is object? Also you are assuming from the above what I told. What is object? Object is the real world implementation, of the type. Like we have plastics before, and the real world implementation like mug, chair, and the plastic pen we use, plastic refill we use to put in the pen, not the refill any other that thing I'm speaking. Plastics, all the plastics, plastic globes we can say, plastic water bottle we can say, all those plastic like the implementation type. We can say like implementation of thought, like implementation of the blueprint. Okay, that is the object we're getting. So we get to know what is class, what is object. So we are moving forward smooth and good. So again I am giving one more example, like we have thought thought or idea of making a building. We implement the idea as a tile building or marble building, or we can say glass building, or we can say wood building. So object. So from here also we assumed one more thing. What is that? Class is one, but class is one, but objects are one. Yes or no? We can say, like, take the example of person. Person is one. We can say there are many persons. A, B, C, D, E, F, G is in that place. Put the names like Ajay, Vijay, C for Clark. Okay, D for Daniel. Okay, like that. One will be type. So what is the format of the class? These things up to this we are good. Yes, class and object. Format for class. How do you write the class? So let's say as we talked about the person. So here it will be class like this, all in the lowercase. Then it is recommended, which is standard, to follow any names in Java because Java follows camel case. So camel case means first letter will be capital, then the next subsequent word it will be capital. Like we can say uh, he is good. So H will be capital, I will be capital, G will be capital. He is good, like that. And there is also kebab case is there. Kebab case, like not the kebab is you eat, but kebab it is like words are separated by commas. Not comma, it is hyphen. Like we can say Java follows like this. He is sorry, is good. And kebab case is like he is kebab case you can come forward with when I will teach you the angular part. So this is it. So it will be class because class is a keyword, and in Java we write the keyword in the lowercase. Class person, and as we have written a type, there must be a body. The type. This is the keyword specifying what it is. What is a person? Person is a class. There after that there is body. This is the body. This much. Only simple, sweet and simple, and you have created one class. Great. Just clap to yourself. Appreciate that in the first class only you have created a class. So just creating one of the example of class. And one thing we should remember, every every class execution starts with main method. This sentence what I have written now, this will be modified while I will teach you what is the static and non-static flow. Then I will modify this one, but little, but yeah, it is true, but partially true you can say. But up to till up to now means we will continue, just keep that simple that every class execution starts with only main method. Yeah. So main method, so method like we write in the here public want to see it, everyone. Void, we are not returning anything. I will teach you, don't worry. The methods after I'll teach you syntax, how to write all those things. Public, sorry, my public static. Static means constant, so not changeable. Static things, static dynamic, that is static. That's static only. Static main, its method name, and there will be like some, it is called parenthesis is there, but it is called parameter, and there will be some variable string. Don't bother about whatever I'm writing, just accept these things. This is a method we need to write. From this only it will start all those things. So you are going for the fast program, then you can end the session, then you can go for enjoyment. Okay. Here if you're going file, but I recommend you don't use STS. This is Spring Tool Suite that you can see in the top, but use any of the small editor, not the IDs. It will be good for your practice. Like you can go for the, here I have Notepad and Notepad plus plus, like this. You can go for that. Don't go for these IDs. It will just find it. I should create for you. Like I think I should write in ID. Not here. File, new, have the new encoding. You can go language. You're going for Java. So Java here. So we'll write class person. So we'll write here main method public static. Not able to see here. So static void main string arrays. Okay. Like if you want to print on the console itself, if you want to print, we are writing this. Don't worry, just accept. I will make you understand all and each and every point here I am writing. But not now. Now if I will make you understand, you will tell that Java is a very difficult language or complex language. Gradually, as I told, gradually you will learn to know, you will learn anything and everything. But give you some time. I am telling you, within 1 month you will learn the Java very much good. And whatever video I'm giving, that maybe I will require like 1 or 2 weeks, but you need to learn those in 1 month, which you need practice. Hi, my first proof. I'm writing this, but in the next video I will make you understand the installation of the JDK. Then we'll write another thing. But I have not told you that. I'm sorry, but I will that. Trace. Okay. So if we can go for this simple program. I have made a folder separately for you guys. So if we okay, make a folder basics. So here person dot java. Okay, it is saved. If you can see here in the tab, you can see person dot java is saved. We can go over to that Java. Sorry, here I have come to. Okay, so here basics. Here I am. So just click here, type CMD, or if one thing you can click here, backspace, it will remove all those things. CMD, enter. The command prompt will go open. Just press here Java C, Java and compiler. Java C is compiler, C for compiler. Java C person dot Java. Okay, you are specifying the file name here. You are specifying the file name. This is Java C compiler. Nothing, just press enter. The file will be compiled. Yeah, no error. So you can see a dot class is created. This is the binary file which I am telling. This is a source code. This is the binary code which is converted at the time of compiling. As you can see, converted at the time of compiling. Yeah. So going forward with it. So on the command prompt, we want to run the things. We want to see. It's a first program. Java person class. Enter. Here you can see the output. It is hi my fast program. Great. You have did great thing. You have made the program. But one thing I missed, like I will tell you about the installation part in my next video. So sorry for that. I have created the program prior to that. So I'll make you install those things. Notepad 2 I'll make you install, and that JDK I'll make you install those things, and we're ready to go in the next video. Just go through whatever things I will share you in the Google Classroom. Okay, bye. Take care all.